Hello, it's Nancy, your health and lifestyle coach and facilitator of Power Up and founder of Peaks and Poses Trail Yoga. So today we're going to just breathe. We're going to move, kind of a short practice, but I'm trying to focus on all of our body's joints and how we are all put together. So let's begin at the front of your mat, and we'll come into Tadasana with our feet hip distance apart, and just relax your arms down by your side. Take your shoulders away from your ears. Just feel the tips of your shoulder blades rooting down towards the earth, and feel the four corners of your feet rooting down. So maybe even lift your toes and either wiggle them or stretch them. And then feel the crown of your head lifting up towards the light. And then on inhale, you can bend your knees, sweep your arms up, big sun breath. You can look up. And as you exhale, turn your palms out and then just bring the arms down. Take another one just like that. Inhale, sweep it up, look up, and exhale, bring the arms down. Inhale again, sweep it up. As you exhale, hinge at your hips, open your arms, and swan dive down, fingers reaching for the earth. Bring your palms to your shins. As you inhale, bring some length to your spine, arms lengthen. And then exhale, take a bow. Let's try that one again. Bring your palms to your shins. Inhale, bring length. And then exhale, bow. Inhale, bend your knees, exhale, draw your belly button to your spine, right? So find your belly button and then slowly start to roll yourself on up. Inhale, a sun breath, sweep it up. Exhale, palms come to your heart center. And then we're just going to release the arms down and just cycle the arms backward. I hear a little crunching. Don't always like that. And then let's go forward. So just taking a nice swim here, opening up your shoulders. And then one more. I'll bring the arms down. You can open up your feet a little bit and then just swing the arms side to side, giving your spine a little twist. Maybe tapping your kidneys back there, saying hello. Do a good job today. Well, we got to do a good job, right? By making good choices of what we eat and what we drink and what we bring into our bodies, physically and mentally. All right, let's bring the arms down. And let's bring our fingertips to our shoulders. And again, just a little spinal twist here. Our spine will be very thankful. It likes to move all day. Not all day, but different parts of the day. Let's bring the arms down. Now open up your feet a little bit greater. Bring your hands to your hips. And we are going to make some hip circles. Yeah, we're going to get juicy into our hips. Big joint in our body. Big stabilizer for standing up and walking and doing all sorts of physical exercise, even sitting. All right, let's take it the other way. This is a great practice, like to start your morning with, or if you're somebody who sits a lot at work, even just midday, or maybe a day just to wind down. Yeah, you can make these circles as big or as small as you deem necessary. All right, let's come back to our mountain pose. Now we're going to root down with the right foot, and you're going to draw your left knee in towards you. You can hold on to it slightly or lightly, and then we're going to rotate the ankle. If you need a wall for balance, just come up to a wall, right? Just use the supports that we have. And then we're going to turn in the other direction. And then either your hands to your hips or maybe you hold your leg. We're going to kick our leg out And then we're going to bring it down. We'll do that 2 more times. Then kick out your leg. And if you fall, you fall. Bring it down. And then 1 more time. Kick out that leg. And we'll bring it down. Shift the hips a little, side to side. And then we're going to root down with our left foot. And we're going to repeat on the other side. So first you're going to bend that knee. Bring your knee up to your chest. And you can hold on to it this way if you need the wall. And then just rotate your ankle around. This always feels so good. And the other way. Spend a good part of my life in hiking boots. So for me to have some freedom of my ankle, it's really nice. All right, so now we're going to release the knee, maybe holding on to your leg or hands to your hip. Give that leg a kick. Lower down. You bring it down to the ground. You bring it down to the ground. That's okay. Give that leg a kick. And then we'll bend that knee. And then 1 more time, giving that leg a kick. And then we're going to release it down. Beautiful. Okay, so now we're going to stay in mountain pose. And then inhale, we're going to sweep it up. And then as you exhale, swan dive down all the way down to the earth. And then we're going to step back with our right foot. We're going to come onto our right knee, right? Just stabilizing ourselves here in a low lunge. And then just feel some openness in your right hip flexor. Hands can be to hips. You can reach the arms up if you'd like. And find the muscles of your inner thighs. Draw them inwards. That gives also some stability here and activating the muscles. So really we're just breathing into this front hip. This gets shortened every time we sit. Sitting while driving, sitting while working. And take another breath in. Exhale. Now we're going to slowly bring our hips back. We're going to start to release our front foot, coming up onto the heel of our foot. And then we're going to frame our leg here. And we're going to lengthen the back of our leg. And you'll notice you can even flex and point your toes here. But as you bring your toes in towards your nose, there's a lot more engagement of your leg muscles. Now as you inhale, lengthen through your spine. And then as you exhale, slowly, breath by breath, begin to fold over your left thigh. And we breathe in. And we breathe out. Inhale to feel your body lengthening. And then as you exhale, just feel yourself letting go. And another breath in. Exhale. And then slowly we're going to start to bring ourselves back on up. Going to slide that left foot underneath you, right? So now our knees are aligned and we're going to come into a tabletop. We'll take some cat-cows here. So if you want to tuck your toes, I always like this stretch for the soles of my feet. And then just make sure your palms are shoulder distance apart, your fingers are spread wide, knees are hip distance apart, knees are under hips. This gives you a strong base here for tabletop. And then as you inhale, think about your tailbone lifting, your hips reaching down, your heart reaching forward, your gaze lifts for cow. And then as you exhale, reverse that from the tailbone. Tuck the tailbone, belly button to spine, chin to chest, and really round and maybe take those shoulder blades away from one another. And then inhale into a cow. And exhale into a cat here. Take a few more in your own breath. Just allowing your spine to move in this wave-like motion. Think about creating space in between the vertebra. As we get older, there's a lot more compression of the spine. And so moving the spine like this creates space. One more complete cycle.
And then we'll come back into tabletop. Release your toes. Come on to the tops of your feet. Maybe give the feet a little tap. And then we're going to bring our hands towards our knees. We're going to come up onto our knees, and then we'll take our right foot forward. Again, knees stacked on top of the ankle. Right, we're just opening up the front of your left hip. So as long as you can protect your ankle, maybe you want to shift the body a little forward. You can always keep your back toes tucked if that works for you. Hands can be on hips. We can reach the arms up, taking the shoulder blades down. You can even open up your arms. There's so many choices here in yoga. This is your practice. So I'm here to guide you, but ultimately you make the best decision for yourself. You know what you're experiencing in your physical body, your mind body. I'm just providing you an opportunity to explore and discover. All right, let's release the hands down. Start to shift your hips back as we come onto the heel of the right foot and glide that right leg forward. And again, if you want to play around a little bit with pointing and flexing your toes. And then eventually we bring our toes in towards our nose. Just feel the engagement of the legs, the right leg. And take a breath in to lengthen. And then as you exhale, begin to fold over your right thigh. And I use that word begin very literally. We should be using each breath cycle to allow ourselves to soften and deepen. Give yourself this time. Give yourself this breath. Just allow yourself to come into your deepest pose. And another breath in here. Exhale. And then slowly we're going to bring ourselves back on up. We're going to swing that leg around, coming back into our tabletop. We're going to open up our knees a little bit and then just shift your hips a little bit side to side. Or maybe we make some hip circles here. Yogi's choice. I'm going to make some hip circles. Just moving with the breath. You're making hip circles with me. We can switch the direction. The inhales when we reach the body forward. And exhale. We sort of pass through child's pose. And we'll take one more cycle of breath. And bring us into child's pose, where our big toes touch, our knees spread wide, forehead reaches down towards the earth. Arms are relaxed. We'll take an inhale here. And as you exhale, just feel yourself surrendering to the earth. Deep breath in. Fill your body with breath. Exhale. And then slowly we're going to bring ourselves back on up. We're going to bring our knees together, thighs together. And we're just going to sit back on our heels for just a moment, sort of lengthening out the tops of our legs, our quad muscles. You can reach the arms up. We'll take the left arm underneath the right, wrap it around. See if you can bring your palms together. If not, bring your palms to the tops of your shoulders. So coming into just eagle arms. Draw the elbows away, give them a lift. Take a breath in. Now, as you exhale, just gently guide your chin towards your shoulder, left shoulder. Inhale back to center. And we'll take our chin to the right shoulder. Inhale, center, exhale, release the arms, come up onto your knees, reach the arms up. And then we'll take left arm underneath right, wrap it around. And again, you might still see a variation here. Maybe the palms touch, maybe they don't. Palms can always come to your shoulders. Wherever you are, draw your elbows away. Just give them a little lift. Feel the sensation of the spreading of your upper back. Breath in. As you exhale, we'll take the chin over to the right. Inhale, center. Over to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, reach those arms up. Bring your palms together. And as you exhale, bend those elbows. Reach behind you. See if you can find the back of your heart. Palms press, reach arms up. And we'll bring them into our heart center. Release your arms down. And then with your chin, see if you can start to make some circles. Reaching up towards the sky and down to the ground. So allow your chin to guide you through some head and neck rolls. And then I'm going to reverse the direction. Always breathing. Now we'll take our last cycle. And then we'll come back to center. Now we're going to bring ourselves down onto the earth, swing the legs around, and then we're going to open them up into a V, your V. You can remove some of the flesh from underneath you. You can flex and point your toes. You can rotate your ankles. This is just all about being with yourself, being with your physical body, your mental body, right? Helping you make a connection. So it's just it's a pause in your day. All yoga is. Simple way to think about it. All right, let's leave our right hand down. On an inhale, scoop the left arm up. And as you exhale, take it over to the other side. Now we inhale, brings us up. And then exhale, we switch, right arm reaches over. Nice side body stretch. Inhale, center. Exhale, over to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, over to the left. Now inhale, center. Exhale, we'll reach this left arm up and over. And we'll stay here for a few breaths. Find your chest. Shine it up towards the light. Find your left hip, right? Your left sits bone reaching down towards the earth. As you find length through the left side body, left arm. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale, we come to center. Exhale, let's take it over to the other side. So right hip bone, right sits bone, reaching down, connecting to the earth. Breathing through the right side body. Finding length and shining the sky with your chest. Beam it up there. Send that heart up high. Take an inhale. Lengthen through the right side body. Exhale, just folding to your deepest. And then we'll slowly bring ourselves back on up. Bend your knees. Use your hands if you need to bring your feet together. Our knees are bent. And then hold on to your hamstrings. Draw your belly to spine. And slowly roll down onto your mat. Draw your knees in to wrap your arms around your knees. Give yourself a nice big hug. And then just make some circles on your lower back. Finding all that sort of soft tissue around, the muscles around your lower back. Let's go the other way. And then we'll come back to center. Now we'll take a breath in, and as you exhale, right leg long, left knee in. Now as you inhale, bring the right knee in, and as you exhale, left leg long, right knee in. A little switching here. Inhale, both knees come to center. Exhale, lengthen the right leg. And then inhale, center. Exhale, lengthen the left leg. And then one more time, inhale, knees to center. Exhale, right leg long. Inhale, center. Exhale, left leg long. Inhale, center. Exhale, legs shoot up to the sky. And then we're going to open up the legs to a V. So make some little kickstands with your arms, bending the elbows, and then just support your legs as they open up. So you can use your palms on your thighs. I'm a little bit on my knee, but I'm not really pressing into the knee. So I think that's okay. You can flex again and point. You flex your ankles, or you can flex and point your toes. You could take those ankle circles. Again, whatever you feel necessary for yourself today. Where do you feel some stuck energy that you can even send movement or breath? And take a nice deep breath in here. Exhale. And then gently bend your knees, guide your knees together, bring your palms underneath your knees. And then we're just going to open and close the legs a little bit here, making some circles, allowing the legs and knees to come in, and then they move out. So again, some nice movement here for our hips. And then I'm going to reverse that direction because it just feels so good. And then we'll bring our knees in one more time. Wrap your arms around your knees. Give yourself a nice big hug, big squeeze. And then we're going to release the legs. Hold on to your hamstring. Rock and roll yourself a few times just to give your back a massage the long way. Be a little playful here, right? And eventually we're going to end up in a seated pose. We're going to end up in a seated pose, and we're going to wrap our arms around our legs. My thoughts got away from me for a little bit. And we're just going to round the spine, right? So really curl your spine and just cradle yourself up into a little ball. Maybe your hands can come to your elbows. Close your eyes. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale. Another breath in. Now, as you exhale, can you open your knees a little bit and arch your spine? So inhale, knees come together, we round. And exhale, we open the knees and arch the spine. Chin reaches up. Two more like that. Inhale. Exhale. We're kind of like a butterfly, right? In our little cocoon on the inhale. And the exhale, we open up. Let's take one more just like that. And then we'll come back to neutral spine, easy seat for you. And let's close our eyes, bring our palms into our heart center. And just take a moment here to show gratitude to yourself for practicing with me today. For starting your day, for ending your day. And I hope that you take this beautiful feeling of ease and steadiness with you into the rest of your day. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. If you enjoyed the practice, please give me a thumbs up. Yeah. Share my channel with all of your friends, your family. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. And go ahead and check out my website, peaksandposes.com. And this is Nancy Wind, health and lifestyle coach and facilitator of Power Up and founder of Peaks and Poses, Trail Yoga and Outdoor Adventure. And I hope to see you
at an event coming up soon. Have an awesome day.